Yes, I'm here in my garage and I'm ready to do a demo video to prove my tool. This is the tool here. It's the CV joint boot clamp tightening tool. And I'm going to do a demo video. I'm not going to give an illustration on how to actually put on a CV boot, but I already have the boot partially put on. I do have a regular band that I'm going to use, and this is my tool, and I'm going to do the video to prove my tool. This is a CV boot clamp tool and band. I put the band over the boot. After I put the boot on, the boot has a slot in it to actually connect on the shaft. It does have some grease on here that you pack in the joint for lubrication. The band goes right on the boot. I have the band tight right now, is about as tight as you can get it without using the tool. The tool does have a crank handle. This crank handle does enable you to crank it. The band, this is an oversized band. You do run through the tool. Put it right through. Put it right through the slot in the crank handle. It's very simplistic. As you can see, the band is in through the crank handle. You then crank the handle until see if I can get a good view here for you. Make sure that everything's in properly. Crank the handle till it tightens up. Tighten the band so it tightens it onto to the boot. Once again, take the tool, crank the handle until the band gets tight, just like that. When you get to the certain tightness that you know that it's secure, bend it over. That's when your tool is secure on top, so that enables you to pop off the E-clip. I like to do that, like pop it off with a screwdriver, or what you could do is you could unwind it and then pull it out from the tool. You don't have to pull off the E-clip, but I choose to do so. Should pop off in just a quick, easy minute. There it is. There's the E-clip. Make sure you put it in a secure place on the bench. Then what you can do is pull out. That's the easy. There's the crank handle. Put the crank handle down. Pull the tool out. Pull it out of the band. Out of the tool. And then that's what it's going to look like. Okay? So then what you can do is reinstall the band. So then you take the clip, fold it over, just like this. It's got little tabs on it to hold it in place. Go ahead and use your tool. The back of it's, or if you choose to use a hammer, you can make them go down. Then go ahead and bend it over just like that. Pound it in place so it's secure. And then all you have to do is bang the tabs in. And then either you can use a pair of snips to cut it off, or you can just keep bending it back and forth so it breaks. Okay? Reinstall the crank handle. Pop the crank handle in through the tool. It's very simple. And then just pop the E-clip back on. And it's not that tight. It's made so you can do it by hand. And there it is. It's back on. Right side or left side, either or. Doesn't make any difference at all. That means if you're left-handed, you can you just turn it over anyways, either way. And there you have it. There's the installation of my CV. The last part of this video has to do with the clamp. I pulled it out of the tool already. I've pounded down the tabs. You just keep bending back and forth. The new clamp, it's one way of doing it, so you don't need another tool to do this job. That's the whole idea. Keep doing it till it gets hot, nice and hot. There it is. It broke right off. There it is. There's the excess band. All you do this is toss it. Throw it away. And then your CV job is done. There it is. Your band's completely on. Let me get up close. Both bands are on, the little one and the big one. It's perfect. There's my demo for the CV joint boot clamp tightening tool. You can do either side. You can do it on the car. Probably, actually, it'd be easier doing it on the car if you know how.